We're having our grand opening this Saturday, June the 13th, at the ConchoValley, at 609 South Oaks at the Pavilion. And the reason, we've been open since May the 2nd, but the reason we open with the grand opening a month later is because that's when all the vegetables are almost there, except of course the watermelon and cantaloupe, and they normally don't come in till the end of June or the beginning of July. And once they get there, then we have everything. But this Saturday we've got, being that it's a grand opening all morning long, we're going to give away door prizes probably every 5 minutes or so, and that's baskets of our produce that all the vendors donate. And we'll have music down there. It'll be just a DJ, and of course we're dog friendly, so you can bring your dogs down there too. And what we do now with the coronavirus and the social distancing, we don't wait till 7 to ring the bell. We start selling when we get there, and normally we get there between 5 and 5:30. So if anybody wants to come early, that's okay. We're going to probably start doing door prizes early too, anyhow. But this Saturday now, we've got so much more stuff than we normally, you know, we got the onions and garlic and beets and all the underground stuff, the radish and carrots. Well, we're still going to have all of that. But now we've got squash and zucchini and spaghetti squash and butternut squash. And oh my goodness, there's going to be tomatoes will be down there. We won't be flooded with tomatoes, but we will have them. And we've got corn. Corn is just now coming in. It's called June corn, and being that we're a seasonal farmers market, that's why they call it June corn. So I've had 2 vendors that said they'll be bringing corn down there. And then the cucumbers are coming in, so we'll have lots of cucumbers down there. Green beans are coming in. We'll have that. I'm just sort of looking around in my garden to see what all we're going to have, but that's just me. That's not counting all the probably 30 or so vendors that we're going to have down there at the market. And like I said, there's tons of plants. I just had a lady call with aloe vera plants, and she wants to get rid of them, so there's going to be lots of plants down there, and the plants are real cheap down there now, because all the vendors want to get rid of them before it gets too hot, so they're really giving you a good price on them. If you have any questions about anything pertaining to how you make stuff or how you water stuff, just ask any vendor down there. They'll tell you what's going on. We're going to have the guy from Fredericksburg with the peaches, and he said he will not run out, so we'll see about that. And the peaches right now are real good. They work cling, so I don't know if he's going to bring Freestone and cling or not. But then we're going to have the goat cheese lady down there, and she has all of her different varieties of cheeses. The kettle corn man is going to be down there too. And like I said, we're having the grand opening Saturday the 13th, and it's going to run all morning long. And you can't beat, we're picking today, we sell tomorrow. Saturday we'll pick Friday, and we'll sell Saturday. So you can't get fresher than the farmers market. And all I can say is, San Angelo, this is a good farmers market.